We are recording now for the camera, just first and last name.
James Wynn.
All right, BK in the right seat. We have 7 laps here. Beautiful McLaren 570 GT4. Super fun car, man. Mid-engine, rear-wheel drive, full-blown race car, almost 600 horsepower. Like I said, probably not the easiest car to drive out here. So it does require just a lot of focus, a lot of finesse. So really focus on learning the track a little bit. You're driving a second car, you're driving the Porsche, you said, right? Yeah. So we'll kind of get you ready for that second car where you're going to have a lot more fun just being able to kind of know the track already, kind of understand what you have to do. We'll just get you ready for that, okay?
Okay.
As we go out there, just making sure you're keeping your eyes up, constantly looking ahead, looking for what's coming up next. Try not to let things catch you by surprise. Okay. So looking for those orange braking points, the green turn-ins, the green apexes. Pretty much brake nice and hard at those orange pylons. Turning in at the next green, as you turn in, slowly release the brakes and then just maintain a little speed through the corner. Not a lot of gas, just very little, until we get down to that green apex. Once you're there and you can start taking steering out, the straighter the wheel, the more power you can give it, okay? We're never going full throttle until that steering wheel's perfectly straight. Cool?
Cool.
All the mirrors are for me. Don't worry about those. You focus on that track in front of you. At any point, if a car comes up to pass us, I'll let you know. We'll slow down a little, stay left or right. You'll see my hand on the wheel. We'll let that car pass. And then if we catch anybody, just please wait for their hazards to flash.
Okay.
And then I'll tell you which way to pass them on my cue, okay? Cool, man. Any questions?
No.
Not yet, huh? All right. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Foot on the brake, upshift one time, right paddle. Let's slowly pull straight on out here.
Upshift.
Yep, we're in first gear, just a nice smooth throttle on the way out. So yeah, remember, upshifts on your right, downshifts will be on your left. Wait for any of my cues, I'll tell you every single shift. Mainly it's just getting on and off the straightaway. The rest of the track is all gonna be one gear. Straight to the end of the tent, we'll take a left at the end. Head up between the 2 tall blue and orange cones. We'll come to a full stop right there, just to come and get a good check on the brakes. Good, give me a nice firm brake check. Good, pull up along those orange cones and stop at the very last one. Up to the last one, full stop at that last one. So we see cars ripping down the left side of the track. When we enter, we're going straight across the red line, but staying straight on the right. I'll let you know when it's safe to go left, okay?
Okay.
And when we do go to enter, just like we're getting on the freeway, keep building our speed smoothly and getting up to speed, and I'll let you know when to go left. Let's go ahead and start rolling. Straight across that red line with an upshift, right paddle. Good, staying straight, upshift again. Good, let's merge all the way left, one more shift up. Good, we're gonna stay in this gear, don't worry about any more shifting, just keep going. Let's start our braking lightly up to the first green there. Just light brakes all the way in as we turn, now off brake. Turn that wheel more, don't be afraid to really turn it in there, out to the right. Good, we're gonna have a car passing on our left, just come off the gas, coasting, keep your hands on the wheel. Now brake lightly out to that green. We do wanna stay wide to the next green there, James, off brakes. Give it a little bit of power looking left. Down for that apex, tighter. Eyes up to the green. We wanna get close to all the greens out here. Straight ahead. Good, smooth power from the middle up to our left-hand side. Good, staying left. We're gonna have a car pass real quick, come off the gas completely, and brake lightly. All right, we're following that yellow car, tight left coming up with brake, brake. So brake going into the corners, and we need to turn that wheel a little bit more. Try not to be so slow with our hands. We gotta really turn it, okay? Up to the right. Good, let's brake hard, downshift 1, left paddle. Stay a little wider, James. We're off the brakes. Turn all the way to that apex to our left, turn tighter. Good, out to the right, full throttle, let's go. Full throttle, up the hill, left side. Shift up, keep accelerating. Shift up, and brake hard. Harder, 1 downshift. Good, as you turn the wheel, come off the brakes. So James, we have to turn more, okay? You're very slow with the hands. Don't be afraid to really turn it in there. Tell the car what you gotta do, okay? Brake to the green. Good. Ease off brake. Look left. Look for that green. Get really close to it. There we go. And then just steady throttle through here. Maintain that speed straight ahead. And accelerate up to that left side. Eyes for the green. Green to green. Stay right. Now brake a little harder here in a straight line as you turn off the brakes. Turn, straight, and now throttle. There we go. Much better, man. Brake harder initially, harder, and a downshift. Stay out super wide. So see that apex over there?
Yeah.
We got to get closer to those, okay? All right, take a deep breath, full throttle, man. Let's go. Shift up. Shift up. Keep going to those first three. Brake hard. Good. A little more brake. One downshift. Turn tight. There we go. See, she'll turn. Just got to tell it. All right, straight at the green and brake hard all the way to it. Hard. Where was the brakes, James? So remember, we have to brake hard before we ever get into that corner, okay? So I do want you to be a little more aggressive with that brake pedal. Smooth up to our left here. Eyes to the right, green to green, very little gas. Off, brake to this green, turn tight left. Beautiful. Straight through here and squeeze that throttle. Keep accelerating. Brake hard. You're going to downshift twice with more brakes. So out wide and then turn it down tight, okay? Back to power out to the right, James. Good. Deep breath. Stay focused. Full throttle. Let's go. Shift up. Shift up. Keep going. Brake hard. Harder. One downshift. Staying on brake, James. Release. Now turn. Watch for slower car. Pass on the right. Give me some gas. Let's pass them. Now off gas, brake all the way to the green. So green to green, we're just now clear of that car. Now we can turn tight. Steady throttle, trying to keep the car balanced through here. Back up to that left. Eyes looking further ahead. Green to green on the right here. And brake. Good. Turn it in there, James. Off brake and straight. See how much better that felt?
Yeah.
That was great, man. Good job. All right, so let's work on 10 here. Let's brake here all the way to the green. One downshift. Stay wide to the next green. Now look left all the way for that apex. Turn tight. Now to the right, unwind full throttle. There we go, we're getting there. Shift up. Shift up. Brake hard. Harder, downshift. Stay on brakes, turn it in. There we go, off the brakes now. Pretty much as soon as you start turning in, just slowly release brakes, okay? Braking. Stay wide, still on brake. Turn it in, no gas, just focus on turning. Now a little bit. Nice, good job, man. How you feeling? Throttle up left, smoothly. Green to green on that right, so stay right, off gas, and brake before that corner. Turn it tight. Now squeeze that power. Good, keep going right side here, James. Brake hard initially, hard brakes, 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 brakes. So we need more brakes initially before we ever get to that corner, okay?
Yeah.
Because as soon as you start turning, we gotta be off the brakes. Full throttle, let's go. Shift off. Keep going. Brake hard. Downshift, stay on brakes, James. Turn now. Good, off the brake, back to a little bit of power, all the way to the right. Nice, straight brake to the green. Harder. ease off, looking left. Turn tight. Steady throttle, good. We're gonna go past that car on the left, okay? Give me some power, smoothly, 50% throttle. Good. All right, we're clear. Up to green, looking right. Off the gas, right side, brake hard. Turn in, off brake. Beautiful, quick hands, back to gas. Good, off gas, brake hard. Hard, hard, downshift. Stay on brake. Looking left, off brake, turn tight. Power to the right, and full throttle. Shift up. Shift up, keep going, James. And brake hard. Hard, 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 downshift, stay on brake. Turn it tight, release. And a little gas now. All the way out wide. Off gas, brake. Harder, 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 harder. Ease off, no gas, looking left. Turn tighter. Good, steady throttle, turn tight, tight, tight. Good, throttle up left. Off gas, right side, brake hard before that turn. Turn it. James, we gotta brake harder and turn in earlier, okay? Keep your eyes up. Good. We're off gas, we're braking hard. We are gonna be exiting this time straight ahead, slowing down. There's 7 laps just like that. All right, we started getting the hang of things there at the end. Still, as you get faster, really got to focus on that braking pressure before we ever get to that corner. So we kind of blew that last one there, 7.
Yeah.
Straight line coming up to each corner, get that braking done. Be more aggressive with the brake pressure, right? The brakes are the most important part about the car and how to go fast and how to take the corners. So really work on braking harder in a straight line so you can focus on being more proper and getting the right line into the corner, okay? Take this first right here. Slowly pull all the way down next to that Ferrari at the very end. Right up next to that last car. Pull in slowly until our left front tire goes over that yellow bump. Just barely creeping over it. Straight. Little right. And a little more brake maybe. Good. We're in neutral, foot off the brake. So overall, your lines started developing a lot better. Still a little kind of slow with our hands sometimes. Don't be afraid to really turn these cars in. So I want you to work on, for going in the Porsche, brake harder and more before you ever get to that turn-in point, right? So get that car slowed down in a straight line. As you turn, don't be afraid to turn that wheel more, but as you turn, just ease off those brakes. So remember, as you turn, ease off that brake. That's why it's so important to have that car slow down sooner rather than later, okay? And then just be patient on not going back to too much gas in the corner while you're trying to turn, or the car will not turn, okay? So brake harder, turn more, be patient with gas, and you'll be golden, okay? Any questions, man?
No.
It's fun though, right?
Turns.
It's crazy. It definitely takes a lot more than 7 laps to develop the skill set to be able to do everything properly. So your second car is going to be a lot easier to drive. It won't be as difficult as this thing. It's got a tremendous amount of grip. Just kind of remembering on staying focused, keeping your eyes up. Don't let those corners catch you by surprise.
Yeah.
But making sure as you get faster, it's so much more important to get that car slowed down before you ever get to that corner, okay?
Okay.
All right, man. Questions?
No.
Good?
Yes.
All right, twist that little lever, get those belts off.